reviews about the show, we've still managed to find some of the most impressive fan art ever. If you love Robin and Starfire, make sure you stick around till the end of the video to see what they'd look like as high school students. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Let's check out 10 Teen Titans Go characters reimagined as high school students. Starfire. The sweet Starfire is among some of the favorite characters on Teen Titans Go, and we can definitely see why. She's not only beautiful, but she also makes us laugh, sometimes even when she doesn't know it. She's one of our personal favorites. No one knows how old she really is, but let's check out what she'd look like as a high school student. DeviantArt user Maya Shea gave us a very normal high school girl look, but yet you can still tell it's Starfire by her fiery hair. Here's another one for you. High school times are full of romance. So we thought to add in Starfire's romantic interest to this video. Starfire and Robin are one of our favorite couples ever, and here they are as high school students. This incredible illustration was designed by the talented Gret Lusky on Tumblr. We've seen these two share quite a few moments, but doesn't this just look way too adorable? We love these two, but it looks like a high school version of Starfire is also making some regular friends. This illustration belongs to the very talented Punziella on Tumblr. We all know Starfire likes to meditate with Raven, and this illustration reminds us what these two would look like as high school students. Although these are their regular outfits, they do remind us of school uniforms. Starfire definitely looks like she'd fit in with the high school crowd. Raven. And who can forget about the mysterious and unbelievably sarcastic Raven? Her sense of humor is incredibly hilarious, and we adore her smart remarks. She sounds like the character that would do very well in high school. Here are a couple of totally awesome high school Raven looks. Our first one was created by the very talented Punziella, who made Raven look like a typical high school kid that marches to the beat of her own drum. She looks like a rebel, and we bet she has the same type of sense of humor. Viserys Art on Tumblr also turned Raven into a normal high school girl. Ryan Jampole from DeviantArt showed off his impressive artistic skills, and here we can see Raven reading a book. Of course, Raven being Raven, she'd probably prefer wearing her Teen Titans Go outfit than changing it to normal people clothes. But Gret Lusky from DeviantArt showed us what she'd look like as a typical high school girl. She's wearing a leather jacket, green miniskirt, purple hair, and carries a drink that resembles a Starbucks. We love her edgy and cool look. We can imagine Raven would be just as mysterious and sarcastic as she is on the show. To be honest, she'd probably be one of the most popular kids in school, and she'd also be the smartest. Beast Boy. Let's move on to the male eye candy of Teen Titans Go. Everyone has a soft spot for Beast Boy, even though he might sometimes become the butt of many jokes. We love his innocence and energy, and he never fails to make us laugh. Gret Lusky from DeviantArt reimagined Beast Boy in his prom outfit. Doesn't he look totally dashing? We'll show you who we think he's taking to prom in just a little bit. Let's take a look at some other illustrations. Piccolo-kun made him look like a very typical high school student, and we're totally in love with his cool look. He's even using an iPhone. And of course, we can't forget about the cute dog. Fishybug from DeviantArt also gave Beast Boy a very human look. And one of our favorite illustrations comes from Live for Love 136. It shows a high school Beast Boy asking Raven to prom. These two are opposite in their personalities, but we have seen them play off each other and lay aside their differences. A high school version of Beast Boy would definitely be cool and edgy, and we definitely see him kicking it with the high school version of Raven. Even though they're different, the two really are meant to be. Which subject do you think would be Beast Boy's favorite? Raven and Beast Boy. If you're a fan of Raven and Beast Boy as a couple, this one is for you. Get ready because your heart is about to melt. We've seen Raven and Beast Boy share their spats and sometimes get in each other's faces, but they have definitely learned to put their differences aside over time and get along when they needed to. It's true that their personalities are opposite, but that doesn't mean that Teen Titans Go fans don't see them as a cute couple. Check out this adorable photo of teenage Raven and Beast Boy and what they'd look like as high school students. This illustration belongs to Shock777 on Tumblr, and it's the cutest thing we've ever seen. It seems like they're really starting to put aside their differences, and here's Beast Boy totally crushing on Raven, and she's visibly creeped out. This illustration belongs to Chamsy from DeviantArt. Kashira from Tumblr also made this adorable image of Beast Boy asking Raven to be his Valentine, and Mirel Ortega took it to the next level and shared this ridiculously cute moment between the two. However, fans are struggling to come up with that perfect ship name for the two. Should it be Braven, Raveast, or just Beast Boy or Raven? What do you call these two? These images definitely make us wish we could see the Teen Titans Go characters in high school and watch them develop crushes and romances. Blackfire. Unlike Starfire, Blackfire doesn't really have a good reputation in the Teen Titans Go world. Despite Blackfire's gorgeous looks, it's her personality that makes her one of the more subtle villains on the show. She loves to mess around with her younger sister and the rest of the squad, and she's almost always up to no good. We've seen her reimagined in a bunch of different alternative universes, but here are a couple of images of what she'd look like as a regular high school student. Maya Shea from DeviantArt did a fantastic job of putting Blackfire in regular clothing and making her look like any other human. This would definitely make us forget that she's not one of the popular characters on the show. In fact, we're pretty sure most of the Teen Titans Go fans don't really have a good opinion of Blackfire. Well, it looks like she still has some fans, because this fan art also shows a slightly different side of her. It was created by SB99 Stuff, and they mentioned they wanted to portray her differently from the Blackfire you know on the show. It definitely worked. We're pretty sure Blackfire would be one of those students that always gets in trouble, pulls pranks, and skips school. We'd love to see her finally get along with the rest of the squad and show a different side to her, even if it's just for one day. Cyborg. Another interesting character that never fails to make us laugh is Cyborg. You wouldn't think that he has a gentle personality, but Cyborg is actually one of the friendliest people on the Teen Titans Go squad. He's outgoing and cool, and we definitely see him being a friendly jock that loves to help and befriend everyone he meets. Fans have reimagined what he'd actually look like in high school, and it seems like teenage Cyborg is definitely struggling with his strength. Scotty9359 from DeviantArt reimagined Cyborg and the whole crew during lunchtime at school, and it looks like Cyborg is sharing a power struggle with Starfire over the last slice of pizza. Kashira from Tumblr made the entire team take a selfie, and we're totally in love with Cyborg's sad face. We're pretty sure he could easily crush a phone if he ever had to take a real-life selfie. And then there's this awesome illustration done by Gret Lusky, who showed that high school Cyborg really isn't that strong after all. He's gym buddies with Starfire, but it looks like Starfire's totally kicking butt. We won't even mention the struggling Beast Boy in the background. Cyborg definitely seems like he'd be a good high school student. Not only would he probably be the strongest jock on the team, but he'd also be one of the kindest students around. All characters at prom. Apart from learning about new things and subjects, high school gives us tons of new experiences, such as first crushes, first dates, new romances, and much more. One of those is attending a prom, an event many are looking forward to the most. It's a completely magical time in a student's life, and we found some photos that show all Teen Titans Go characters looking all fancy at their prom. Sukar Gandhi on DeviantArt also threw in characters from the original Teen Titans, and we're totally in love with this picture. Obviously, Beast Boy and Raven are a couple, but we can also see Robin taking Starfire to prom. How cute is that? Every character is looking totally adorable, and we bet we know which two would be crowned the king and queen of prom. Here's a close-up of the photo, showing girls and boys individually. Beast Boy and Robin are stealing the show, but we're also completely in awe with Raven's outfit. We bet Cyborg has the best dance moves of them all. Do you agree with their prom date choices, or would you rather see them pair up with somebody else from the group? We know Teen Titans Go fanbase has a lot of opinions on who the characters should date, so make sure you let us know in the comments. All characters at school. We've already seen an episode where the Teen Titans Go characters attend high school after Robin bribes them to go. In that episode, Robin tried to divide the squad because their personalities clash with the usual status quo. You know, the popular kids don't usually hang out with those that aren't popular, and so on. It looks like these high school versions of the squad aren't sticking to those rules. Here's Gret Lusky's totally awesome photo of the Teen Titans Go squad enjoying their time at school. Doesn't Robin look like he's the coolest kid around? Becky Apple from DeviantArt also showed them posing for a high school portrait. Is that a Hogwarts scarf we see on Raven? Liz Sherrill even included Tara as the part of this high school squad. And Kate Allen made them look slightly younger, but their personalities are still shining through. And here's the final illustration, created by a Tumblr user called Markistic. We can see Raven practicing her meditation skills. Cyborg is clearly on the football team. Robin is holding a Batman notebook. Starfire's hair is longer than ever. And Beast Boy is, well, Beast Boy. The group is showing us that you can definitely hang out with whoever you want in high school, and don't have to just stick to the people that look like you or belong to a certain group. Tara. Tara is one of our favorite underrated characters of Teen Titans Go. Although she's a villain, we love her ability to telepathically communicate with the Earth and manipulate it in any way she wants to. That's a pretty awesome superpower if you ask us. Tara actually looks slightly less intimidating as a high schooler, and we have photo evidence to prove it. The first image belongs to Gret Lusky, who gave Tara a very innocent look. You'd hardly believe this is the same girl that could easily manipulate the Earth and cause so much trouble in the Teen Titans Go world. Use 2210 also dressed her in a schoolgirl outfit and turned her into the cutest thing we have ever seen. Doesn't she remind you of Sailor Moon? On the other hand, Reimena Ashel Yi reimagined her as a new kid in school and a geology teacher's pet. If there would be anyone that loves geology, it would definitely be Tara. Reimena also noted that this version of Tara also probably owns an Etsy shop with her mother and enjoys crafts that involve stones. The artist also points out that due to being sheltered and naive, Tara eventually falls into the wrong crowd, which could be why she becomes the villain we know today. We can easily see a high school Tara getting along with the mysterious Raven. Robin. As the leader of the group, we've seen Robin get annoyed at others time and time again. They won't do as he says, and they'll often disobey him just to annoy him. Isn't that what friendship is all about? We've previously seen a Teen Titans Go episode where he tries to separate the group and make them hang out with their own crowd, and obviously, this doesn't work. Robin is definitely the cool kid, and this is pretty obvious even in these amazing illustrations. Gret Lusky gave us a whole timeline of how Robin grew up through the years, and he does look like a student in the middle picture, and we all know Robin and Starfire are kind of a thing, so we managed to find what they'd look like studying hard for an exam. This illustration belongs to the talented Yasui, and it looks like a student version of Robin is way too tired to pay attention to anything. But the cutest illustration of Robin and Starfire as students belongs to Dar Draws from Tumblr, who managed to beautifully capture what these two would look like in a school setting. We can't decide if Robin would be one of the cool kids, or if he'd learn as much as he possibly can. However, you cannot deny that Robin is definitely looking like a cool high school kid we'd love to hang out with. That's it for 10 Teen Titans Go characters reimagined as high school students. Make sure to check out